everybody, it's John back with Redbirdauto. New video, new plan, new things. You're gonna like what I got for you. So, the original plan was with the Cummins is to take those parts trucks and build that red truck. It's 2003, and upon further inspection, it turns out that truck isn't really good enough to restore. There's a little bit of frame issues going on there, and it's gonna be a little harder than I thought. Well, not so much harder. We could do it, but it's not worth my time. Plus, I need a vehicle pretty well immediately because I sold my orange truck, so that's gone. So, without further ado, before I get into this, make sure you guys like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Here is Redbird Heavy Duty, right back there. Here she is, boys and girls. This is the 2006 Dodge Ram 3500 Cummins diesel. I got this thing for a pretty good price, and it's fully drivable, ready to work on, ready to mod, and it's gonna be perfect for pulling stuff around. So the story with this thing, 350,000 kilometers on it, just like that. But the engine is completely rebuilt. So it was just rebuilt about 500 kilometers ago. So what we got to do is break it in. And what better way to break it in? Pulling stuff. So we got a 20-foot trailer here. We're gonna load Dad's truck up on top of it, get real heavy, and that's the best thing you can do for a diesel engine. Load her up, let her buck. I'll take you guys for a ride and we'll see how she pulls. But so far so good. It seems to run good, fuel mileage is good. It's got a BDS short arm 6-inch lift. I'm not crazy about the lift. I think we're gonna do something else with the suspension. We'll see how that goes. And then I got some crap 35-inch tires on there with just the chrome clad rims, but it's fine for now. There's gonna be big plans for this truck. Interior's in fantastic shape for the year and the miles on it. Like I said, it's 350,000 kilometers. Could use a good cleaning. I think I'd like to do leather eventually. There's no heated seats in this truck, and I'd really like to have heated seats. I did a lot of cleaning in here, a lot of scrubbing. We took the seats out and we did the entire carpet. We did everything from the drill brush, you know, to the spot vacuum. So it took me a good solid day to do all that stuff, and it came out quite nice. It didn't come out perfect. If you're wondering why I don't have any floor mats, it's because I'm waiting for my weather techs to come in. Until then, I'm just gonna, this carpet will be getting cleaned again once I put the stereo system in. So, oops, did I just say that? Yes, there's a stereo system coming in for this, and a whole plethora of goodies. You guys are gonna love it. So if you have a truck similar to this, tag along because there's gonna be some sweet things going. And I suppose I should fire it up for you guys. Let you check it out. A couple dings here and there, you know what I mean? Needs a tailgate and stuff, but we got some parts for that. Everything's gonna be cool. You guys can see it runs good. There's a little bit of haze when you start the truck, and that's due to the fresh motor rebuild. So now we got to get the piston rings to seat properly. So it's going to smoke a little bit, going to use a little oil for a little while. And like I was saying before, the best way to get a diesel to break in, get those rings to seat, get it nice and hot, build some boost, and just generally let her eat. Let her go. Hammer down, let her spool up and breathe and do what diesels do best. We got to get the Redbird tow rig to do some pulling. As soon as my dad gets back, we're gonna hook on to that trailer. We're gonna load up his truck. He's got a 2003 2500 Cummins diesel. That truck weighs probably about 8,500 pounds, somewhere in there, plus the trailer. We'll be over 10,000 pounds probably, or they're about 10,000. So plenty of weight. We'll go hit some hills and we'll just tour around for a little bit and let her go. We'll get her loaded up. Let's see how this thing pulls. All right, folks, we got her loaded up. Plenty of weight. She's sitting on the overloads. That's good stuff. All right, let's get out of here.
One eternity later.
She is heavy. You can feel it right away. So that's about 12,000 pounds on the back there, guys. We're gonna go touring around Saskatchewan, do a little bit of hill pulling, just really get it good and hot and get that turbo spooling up, and we want those rings to seat. Like I said, the best way to do it is get some heat in it, let her expand, and away we go. Oh yeah. We are on the highway here, somewhere in Saskatchewan. I just pulled over to check my chains and check that everything's tied down properly and all that jazz. Had a little bit of a scare with the truck while the camera wasn't rolling. I think I was going a little, like, my speedometer's out because I got 35-inch tires on here, and it's not chipped, it's got none of that crap, so with that means I can't compensate for the tire size, so it means my speedometer's out. So initially I was going, you know, probably 102, 103, and then I hit a violent bump. I got death wobble really, really, really bad. I had to pull over real quick, and it was just shaking the shit out of me. So I pulled over real quick. I've been slowing it down. I got it about 98, somewhere in there, and it seems to like that. So far it's pulling great. It's doing pretty good on fuel mileage. Like, you know, you have to remember we're pulling 12 or 13,000 pounds right now with that truck and the trailer. I think the trailer's about 4,000 pounds and the truck's about 8,500 pounds. And we're getting about 15 liters per 100K, 15 and a half, which is right around 15 miles a gallon. So yeah, that's not too shabby. We'll keep going, we'll keep pulling her around, and we're gonna do this all day and see how she goes. For a couple hours, everything seems to be cool. What we're doing, I'm at a scale house right now, and I just want to see what this thing weighs. Here we go here. Okay, we're 4,500 kg on the back, or on the front, sorry. 4,490. And we're 4,460 on the trailer. That's pretty close. That's pretty close to even on truck and trailer. Which gives us a grand total of 8,950 kgs. And for all you American folks in there, times 2.2046, we have a gross vehicle weight of 19,731 pounds. So we're definitely loaded. But yeah, we're gonna keep going down the road and do this for a couple more hours, and we're gonna break this bitch in one way or another, I guarantee you that. All right, folks, after 500 kilometers, we're back home. I think we did a good job of seating those piston rings. Hopefully that did a number on it. So now we're just gonna unload this truck here, park the trailer, and we are done for the night. So lots of good stuff coming up for this truck. Got some parts on the way, and there's gonna be lots of videos, and Firebird's coming out soon. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.